Singh Bey appointed as General Secretary of Assam Sahitya Sabha Diphu Regional Committee. India headed for lockdown 4.0, dates to be announced before May 18. Seven injured as a bus carrying workers veers off road in Komachi. Welcome to Primetime News of Karbi Anglong Live. I'm Julie Bey with the news in detail. Senior journalist and well-known Karbi writer Singh Bey has been appointed as the new General Secretary of Assam Sahitya Sabha Diphu Regional Committee. He had resumed his office from May 12. Here is a report. A resident of Rongnihang and a Diphu-based senior journalist and a well-known Karbi writer, Singh Bey is also currently serving as Assistant General Secretary of Karbi Lameramai, the Karbi literary apex body. Bey has also been instrumental in bringing the Sahitya Academy to Diphu to hold seminars and poets meet. His appointment for the session 2020-20 and 2020-22 has been seen as recognition for his relentless contribution towards literature.
Nili la Assam Sahitya Sabha Nongri amai busibubo Ansolik Karjoloi Rangsina Bobon dan Diphu la bangke Assam Sahitya Sabha Karbi Anglong West Karbi Anglong di Mahasau apa yang Kohima district la Plia district apa na ain chas lo Longria mai ko hisap.
Bey was appointed as the General Secretary of DRC on May 7. Through a video conference, it may be mentioned that the Assam Sahitya Sabha Diphu Regional Committee include the three regional committees of Karbi Anglong, West Karbi Anglong and the Mahasau. News Desk report, Karbi Anglong Live. India is headed for the fourth nationwide lockdown, even though the dates have not been yet announced. This was indicated during the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech during his fifth address to the nation late on Tuesday evening. In his address to the nation, the PM Modi said that the lockdown phase 4 will come with altogether new set of rules, keeping in view the demands of different states. He made it clear that the rules will be made public before May 18. During his address, PM announced a special economic package of rupees 20 lakh crore for laborers, farmers, honest taxpayers, MSMEs and cottage industry that play an important role in making India self-reliant. He urged people to be vocal to promote local products. It may be mentioned that so far, coronavirus has claimed 2,293 lives and infected 70,756 people in India. News Desk, Karbi Anglong Live. Following repeated incident of police high-handedness, the Donkamakam Press Club submitted a complaint letter to Donka Police Outpost for immediate action into the matter. More from our correspondent. According to the complaint letter, a police havildar identified as Pramod Sharma, who was in a drunken condition while performing his duty on 5th of May at 5:35 p.m., stopped Donkamakam Press Club President Francis Teron and tried to strike him with a cane without any reasons or provocation. His repeated explanation that he was a journalist and was heading home was ignored by the drunken police, leading to a scuffle after it became unbearable. An eyewitness were also present at the spot and had to intervene to stop the fight. Again on 9th of May, another policeman named Motiur Chaudhary stopped Donkamakam electronic reporter of Karbi Anglong Television, who was out to buy medicines. The reporter was verbally attacked by the police, who blamed him of breaking COVID guidelines at 5:15 p.m. The police then snatched his key and hit his bike 3 times, verbally abused him again and then threatened the reporter of dire consequences, Dongkamakam Press Club informed. The DPC members submitted a letter to the officer in charge of Dongkamakam Police Station, urging them for restraint, stating that they will be forced to take its own course if such unjustified behavior is meted out to media fraternity in future. Kabon Militi Sopi from Dongkamakam, Karbi Anglong Live. Moving to a different news, at least 7 persons received minor injuries when a bus carrying 17 migrants from Impal met with an accident at Wolongkom Aji under the Bokolia police station in Karbi Anglong district. Let's hear more from our correspondent. The incident took place on Tuesday morning when a night super bus with a registration number AS01EC9080 veered off the road and hit a tree along the NH36 near Bokolia police station, injuring 7 passengers identified as Meher Uddin, Ajad Mandal, Ajijul Mandal, Bolen Das, Sir Ali Sheikh, Hafiz Uddin Sheikh and Atur Rahman. The bus carrying workers from Impal was headed to Guwahati on the permission granted by the government of Manipur. All of the injured persons were immediately taken to Bokolia CHC. Rosan Hansi reports for Karbi Anglong Live. Uncertain of when the lockdown will end and not able to figure out normal life would be back again, huge number of people in the rural area have been forced to survive on others' mercy and are also forced to accept help. However, it is a matter of joy to see huge number of individuals and organizations coming forward to assist the neediest section of the society. Here is a report we have got of such kind of activities. On Tuesday, the District Disaster Management Authority in association with Ward Commissioner Lahore Crow distributed essential items to 12 families of Tirkim and Langmet under Ward number 4 of Hamran Municipal Board. These families had been severely affected when a fierce storm hit last month. The DDMA team carried out distribution program as per the direction of local MEC Rup Singh Teron and Dongka Revenue Circle ARO. Meanwhile, the HDP lamps also distributed rice to 50 families of Moi Ingti and Kangbura Tokbi village under Borjan constituency. KAAC Speaker Longki Timung and PWD Board Chairman Chris Rongpar also extended help for the distribution. The team was held by HDP LAM Secretary Jem Singh Ingti, Social Worker Dhon Singh Rongpar, Anon Langne and Rajesh Kiling. The 0 Point Baptist Fellowship also distributed rice, dal, soap and salt to the families of Udeng Tiso village under Koila Langso. Local Gangura Evangelist Robinson Ingti, Serdihun English School Principal Rajesh Crow and deacons assisted in the program. Daniel Inghi from Hamran and Bijoy Rongpi from Dilai for Karbi Anglong Live. And that's all we have with us for this morning. Stay safe and thank you for watching Karbi Anglong Live.